is enormously abundant, and so I just want to introduce one negative vibe to speak briefly about these booze restrictions. Now, look, I'm sorry, I'm quite serious about this. I never heard any political party on any side of the spectrum stand for elections saying that they were going to restrict, we're going to put little fences up and make people queue up to sign in so that law-abiding, tax-paying adults have to wait 25 minutes to get a drink when there's a temporary licence. I never saw anyone stand on that ticket, but whenever they get into power, that's what they do. Now, this is a serious point, because it's actually throttling Fremantle life. We have this fantastic place here that was an incredible thing. You remember when we had the boat thing? I'm not too interested in boats, but I loved the bar. And it was an amazing thing. It brought life down to a really fabulous part of Fremantle that people so rarely visit, and we were all there like this, because it was so popular. But we had to stand behind a 1 metre restriction while people walked up and down and said, your toes over it, mate, get back or there's going to be trouble. Now, this is silly. So I'm saying to us all as law-abiding, look, I know there's a few yobbos around. I've spoken to people about this, politicians about this, and they all say, oh, there's a lot of trouble, you know, there's yobbos and we're terribly worried about binge drinking. The fact that there are a few criminally minded people in the community does not give anyone an excuse to criminalise the entire community. As I say, we need, as law-abiding, tax-paying adults, to say that Fremantle needs life, it needs culture, and it needs a party spirit. And if every time anyone wants to do anything, they are confronted by a raft of mealy-mouthed restrictions for which no one has voted, then I think that that is throttling Fremantle life. And I say this seriously. I know much good spirit has gone into some restrictions, but I do think that our council and our federal and our local politicians need to understand that we need to live and breathe, and making laws is easy, it's us that have to live with them. So, there's my small point, ladies and gentlemen. It seems entirely ridiculous that everybody queued for 20 minutes to get a little stamp so that they could pay for a drink. We had an event at Flyby Nightclub for a school concert. It took us an hour and a half to get in because we all had a queue to say that kid's mine, and I promise they won't be within a metre away from me for the entire evening. How are you going to kill the atmosphere of a night quicker than that, eh? It's outrageous. They put signs on booze bottles. Oh, it might kill an unborn child. I wasn't going to give it to an unborn child. I was going to drink it. Oh, did you know we're all drinking too many units? Make the units bigger. It's an easy solution. All right, look, it's a little joke, and I don't want any local politicians to be offended. I know everybody's trying to work for the good of the community, but this bar needs to happen because I think it's fantastic. So, let us write to our politicians and exercise our democratic rights.